Hi, my name is Andy Silver from Garmin. I'm the European Product Manager for our fitness devices, and we're here today in Barcelona for the Garmin Barcelona Triathlon, and also to introduce the Forerunner 910 XT to a whole load of excited, anticipating journalists. So the product itself, I mean, effectively we've taken all the good bits from the 310 XT and we've improved it in kind of 4 key ways. First one, obviously, you can see from the watch itself, it's much slimmer, it's lightweight, it's only 72 grams, and it looks a lot more watch-like in terms of wearing it on your wrist than the 310 XT did. Obviously, with GPS in the watch, whatever you're doing, it's going to capture how far, how fast, and where you're doing it, which is obviously ideal when you're doing multiple different sports, which is what it's designed for. The key things that we've introduced on the 910 XT. Firstly, we've introduced an accelerometer into the watch to enable you to get swim metrics when you're swimming open water or where you're swimming in the pool. It captures both. The engineers have worked really hard to refine the GPS algorithm when you're swimming in open water so that you can now get accurate pace, distance in real time for open water. Combine that with the accelerometer information, which is giving you your stroke rate and your stroke count. You can then start to understand how efficiently you're swimming. And we present efficiency to you in a really simple to understand metric. Basically, the number of strokes you take plus the number of seconds over a 25-meter distance, that is your efficiency number. So if you do 25 meters in 30 seconds, you take 15 strokes to do it, your efficiency is 45. Now the goal with this obviously is for you to record your progress, see how you're doing, and for that number to come down. Swimming is all about efficiency. The more efficiently you swim, the more energy you save, and probably the faster you go as well. So in open water it works to give you that information. In the pool it works to give you that information as well. Simply tell the product how long the pool is. The accelerometer then starts to look for the turns, it starts to detect the turns, so you're getting distance as well, even if you're swimming indoors in a swimming pool. And of course you carry over all of that efficiency information as well inside in the pool. So I'll just show you now some of the data that you can capture on the watch from the swimming point of view. So there we've got it set up to show 3 data fields, the time here, your average pace per 100 meters here, your distance here. On the next page, we've got the more efficiency-based metrics. So your stroke rate, how many strokes per minute are you taking? The number of strokes you're taking, and the average efficiency number would appear here. Now the great thing about it is that if you're swimming in the pool and you're doing an interval session, at the end of each interval just press lap, and then you get immediately in real time a full summary of that last rep or 100 meter interval or whatever it was that you were doing. So you'd get the time for that distance, you'd get the pace for that distance, you'd get the efficiency for that distance, the number of strokes you took for that distance. That is instant real-time feedback, and you would get that both in open water or in the pool. The other big thing that we've introduced into the device is the introduction of a barometric altimeter, which obviously brings with it all the advantages of much more accurate elevation and climbing data. So when you're riding, you now get real-time elevation, you get total ascent and total descent for your ride, you get gradient information for your ride, and you also get the rate at which you're climbing in vertical speed. As with the 310 XT, to change the sport, to enter a sport, click bike, and automatically when you do that, all the data fields are the ones that are most relevant to you for your biking. We've set this up to show a lot of heart rate data on this one, but immediately as soon as you change the sport, the default data fields that you see are the ones that you chose for that specific sport. There's no having to customize it per sport. It's very, very simple to change. So the main things about the 910 XT are improved the design, added the accelerometer for swimming, added the altimeter for biking, and basically that means for the triathlon you can get every single stroke, every single pedal rev, every single step that you take during that race, you get it captured on this single device.